All right. So yeah, I think we have a um, pretty good setup here. We've got another Wrath in hand. We get to destroy all creatures a second time.
Yeah.
Although this guy has some crazy. This rope line attendant is kind of busted. When it enters the battlefield, all the creature cards in your hand gain the ability that when they enter the battlefield, they make a 1/1 creature.
Okay.
So for a 2 mana card, that's actually bonkers good.
What
We
do we
just
have?
wiped them all out again.
Yeah. We have the unclean bus. Playing the unclean bus. Um, I'm looking at his avatar, and it doesn't quite look human. It's some kind of an omnibus.
Yeah, that's a creature that goes by the name Yargle, and I think it's a
Yargle.
frog. It's a frog spirit, I think, or a frog beast, or I forget the
Yeah.
creature type. Oh God, collected company.
Mm.
Two soul herders. That's crazy. Okay, we just need one more wrath effect, but we might die before we find one here.
Now this isn't your deck that has that card you were showing me that you can go into the negative zone.
This is actually.
It is the card. Yeah, yeah, okay. The
Yeah.
deck that
The
has that
problem
card.
is that I'm
Yeah.
probably going to be dead before I get to do that.
Well, yeah. Um, I'm broadcasting from the bottom of a barrel,
Ah,
in case you were wondering.
one, two, three, four, five, six. He's gonna deal six to me next turn. So I think I have to play Karn
Karn.
and go find an artifact from outside the game. Do I have anything that can deal with any of this? Platinum Angel? Need 7 mana to be able to play that. Gearhulk. The problem is I look at all these lands that this guy has in play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like at least turn 8. I only have 4 lands. I have not been drawing lands here at all.
Yeah.
I've drawn some kill spells that are absolutely abysmally bad against someone that's generating a lot of tokens because they can spit out like, oh, here's I play a one card that gives me 6 creatures, and my one card gets to deal with one of those creatures. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
I
So
do know what you're
this
saying.
was an awful draw, and this guy had a pretty amazing draw. These freaking rope line attendants are bonkers.
Hmm. See
I don't
about
know
getting his home address so we can send him a letter of congratulations.
with some anthrax in it. No, I'm just kidding.
Swarthos did not say that.
That was an AI.
Yeah, well, we have AI also
Oh
working
my God,
for
actually,
Elgato software.
we're actually going to be okay
All
here.
Elgato devices now come with their own AI commentators for Magic the Gathering only. It activates upon gameplay in Omnibus, uh, you know, cards and such, and therefore, and, you know,
Oh my God, we got there.
we're there. Yes, a victory. As you see, folks, we had four, and he had something in the 20s, and we still won. He had
So the,
22. Yeah.
I had totally forgotten that one of my cards transforms into a land. And so I went in a singular turn from 4 lands to 6 lands, which allowed me to wipe his board one more time
Yeah. Well,
and reanimate my Gideon
you're
here.
saying all that, but I can tell you what actually happened.
Oh, sure.
You mentioned anthrax, and the guy headed for the hills. He was like, "I'm out of here." And that was it. I mean, he's obviously watching the stream on YouTube.
Yeah, Anthrax is a pretty sick band.
Yeah, they show up at your door. You're
Yeah.
SOL.
Your stream here,
Yeah.
is it still up? Let me just go back.
Oh yeah, I'm streaming,
Oh,
man.
yeah, do, yeah.
Yeah. That's why
Nice.
I'm even commenting in the section here. Right on. See, got three right ons in a row.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. There we go. Okay. We're having fun now.
You have your
Oh,
Twitch chat open, not your YouTube chat.
what do you mean?
So that chat that you're commenting in is not your YouTube chat, it's your Twitch chat.
Oh. So what you're saying is that people are on my. Well, how do I get it into YouTube?
We should have figured that out before we went live.
Well, we want. Well, oh yeah. So, well, isn't this being shown on Twitch?
No, this is being streamed to YouTube, but for some reason your OBS has your Twitch chat open instead of your YouTube chat.
Well, let me try to fix
That's
that
all.
now. Tools? No.
Yeah,
Docs?
you could probably figure that out. Yeah, it's probably in docs. You probably want instead of a Twitch chat doc, maybe there's a YouTube chat doc or just a chat in general. I'm not sure.
Well, there's yeah. You wrote hell yeah right there.
Okay, so you can see it. Okay, right on. We're good
Good.
then.
I got two of them all at the same time. Hell yeah.
Oh, I only put it once.
No, I put it in there now too. Also,
Oh, I don't see it on my. Oh yeah, now I see it. Right on.
could you put one in there again? Because it's not.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I can play a Gideon, which gets to prevent his angel from hitting us for a second. And then we get to sign in blood ourselves, draw two
Now I
cards,
can
lose two
see it
life.
in here. I
We
was
are
on
well on our
Twitch.
way
We're
to
well on our
trading
way. Yeah. Okay.
life totals here. We actually have all the pieces. We have a way to get rid of his creatures,
Hmm. What we
which
have
we are going to
here,
do.
everybody, is a thing of beauty. Haggarduser and I today set up a YouTube specific stream because earlier in the week and also again today, Swarthos broadcasts his personal life upon YouTube because he's old and he makes mistakes, which prompted him to go ahead and set up a omnibus. A word for the day is omnibus. I don't even know what that means, but he set up an omnibus connection featuring a YouTube broadcast specific using OBS. Haggard, perhaps you know, what does OB stand for?
Open broadcasting software.
Yes, using open broadcast software, he now does his broadcasting directly to YouTube using that instead of the NVIDIA connection, which was broadcasting his entire personal life out to the world. Okay,
Okay, he
we
actually hit a mother load on his collected company right now, so we might be in trouble.
yeah, I see
I'm going to
that.
trade life totals with him.
Yeah, but
Give
you're looking
myself more
good though.
time.
I mean, you got 24 and he's got 9.
Yeah, we're doing okay. I'm gonna grab an artifact from outside the game. I think we might want Bolus's Citadel. That card's insane. We can make it so that this Valkyrie is not going to deal any
Okay.
damage. Actually, maybe the Faceless Haven is a better shot.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Wow, more collected companies. This guy is lucky. This is one of the best cards in his deck.
Yeah.
He gets to
Look at your 6
load.
cards.
Yeah, look at the top six. Put two creatures from among them into play for free. Absolutely bonkers card. So we need to find another Wrath like yesterday.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have played that land just now. Okay, we're all right.
Oh, there's the Sign in Blood card, which was mentioned earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah. We can exile a creature, black market connections. We're not dead yet. Um, we actually probably want to animate our Bolus to Citadel. It'll turn into a 6/6 creature that we can block with. But I think our Karn is going to die here. He might gain a bunch of life. The cool thing is this deck we're fighting against is set up to just gain a ton of life every turn. So when he hits us to low life, we can just trade life totals again, go back up to high because he was gaining a bunch of life, set him to almost dead.
Hmm.
Just pretty funny.
Yeah. This could go on for hours.
It very well could. I don't know. So we're gonna trade again. I go up to 25. He goes down. And we hit the mother load here.
Yes. The black market connection.
Pay life. We're gonna do
Now you're
everything
going
in
to
our
see a turn of events, the likes of which you haven't seen.
destroy all creatures. Bada bing, bada boom.
As you notice the black hole open up down here in the lower left quadrant, that's his cards are being sucked into the black hole into another realm where they turn up somewhere in
Oh,
Albuquerque.
I really should have killed that cleric before I. This says whenever an angel you control dies, you get a 1/1 spirit. So he got a bunch of spirits after I did that.
Mm.
Um, I'm actually happy with doing this. And so he has this combo in his deck that makes it so he can't lose either.
Yeah.
So if he exiles this book, he gets to put an enlightened counter on target angel, and I think he's going for that right now. So what he does is he targets this. This land becomes, oh no, he's not doing it. Okay. But he has the option to do it later on if he so chooses.
Mm.
So this land can become a creature with all creature types. So if he turns it into a creature with all types and then he puts this counter on it, it says you can't lose the game as long as you control this permanent with this enlightened counter on it.
Yeah.
We're going to trade life totals again. This is absolutely bonkers.
This is a match, folks, that you don't get to see every day at your corner comic book store.
Yeah. We're going to
Um,
Thoughtseize off the top. Now we're going to cast
oh, we're
Blood on
down.
this.
We're down to three. We're down to three. We're hanging on by a thread.
We're actually fine here because I get to Wrath his board again. Destroy all creatures.
Hmm.
We get to bring back our Gideon.
Okay.
We get to, do we have the emblem? We do. We can't lose as long as we have this Gideon.
Right.
And we can prevent the damage from one of his manlands. If he goes to animate the other one, he will
Yeah.
eat this removal spell.
You need an entire deck of those Gideon, and then you just stay in the game forever.
Yeah, the thing is they can attack him and kill him,
Oh.
but he's gonna go for the kill shot or the combo here, maybe. This is the
Mm.
one that can't deal damage. So he's gonna try and put the counter on it. We respond by exiling a creature. So we exile this. Oh, he didn't even let it play out, but here's how it would have gone.
Victory.
So so we were at 1 life, right? He was at
Yes.
12.
Yes.
Um, so this card says exile target creature. If you don't control a human, which we don't, we lose life equal to that creature's toughness. So we would have lost 3 life while killing his guy, which would have put us at -2, which we wouldn't have died because we have the Gideon in
Gideon of the
play.
Trials. Yeah.
As long as we control the Gideon Planeswalker, which we have right here, then we do not lose the game. So we would have gone to -2, and then his turn would end. And at the beginning of our upkeep, we change life totals. We would go to 12, he would go to -2, game over.
Right.
So
That there was well played by the Canadian.
that was a absolute that was like exactly how we want these games to go. Was we got to play a lot of cards
Right.
and we got to draw a lot of cards. We got to play cards from
And
our
your
black
special
card.
card that makes it all worthwhile came into play and saved the day.
Yeah, we kind of got everything we wanted right
Yeah,
there. That
that
was
there.
yeah.
I even mentioned in the comments on YouTube that was a thing of beauty that they just witnessed, and it is here going to the great repository of the future digital wasteland.
All
So
out, man.
yeah, that's where it's going to be. All
So let's
right,
open a pack. We just earned this.
all right. This earned a pack, the Dominaria.
We got a Goblin legendary. Whenever he attacks, create a 1/1 Goblin token. You may cast him
Hmm.
from your graveyard by paying 4 mana and exiling 4 other cards from your graveyard. Yeah, he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
He is all right. Yeah, we could play another one with that deck. See how it goes.
Okay.
The cool thing about it, oh, there's even a discount pack in the shop here. Why don't we get that too? They have these daily deals all the time. Let's get one more here. And now we get a free rare wild card for opening
Oh,
that pack. All right.
a Fleetfoot Dancer.
So he's a 4/4 for 4 mana. Trample, lifelink, haste. Haste means you can attack the turn that you play him. Lifelink means when he deals damage, you gain that much life. And trample means if they block it, you get to deal excess damage to their face. So like if they had a 1/1 creature that blocked this guy, you would deal 3 to them and 1 to the creature.
Mm.
Whereas if it didn't have trample, you would just deal all 4 damage to that creature, and they wouldn't take any extra damage.
Mm.
But yeah, that was just an absolute showcase game for this deck. That was
It,
cool.
yeah, it was. That was beautiful. I wish he would have let it play out, but he didn't want to prolong his agony.
Yeah, it wouldn't have taken much longer. All he had to do was pass the turn.
Mm.
He would have
Yeah.
died. So this hand is pretty sketchy, but I'll try it out.
It's got Thoughtseize in there
And
twice.
black market connections.
We
So
yeah, you I don't think you can go wrong with that.
we really need to draw land in the first 2 draws.
Okay.
And after that, we'll snowball very hard. But
Right. Okay.
let's see what he's doing. He's also going to Thoughtseize us. Um,
Oh.
I think I'm going to Thoughtseize his Thoughtseize because I don't want him to see what we're up to.
Right.
And we can Thoughtseize him again and take another card. So,
Okay.
oh my God, we're going to get to Thoughtseize him 3 times here.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to take the only thing he could play on turn 2, which is the Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher Giant.
And then I'll take the Liliana after.
All right.
Oh, and we hit our land, but it's
Oh yeah.
I think it's more critical that is it more critical that we thought he's here? I think Black Market's actually a better play here
Hmm.
because his Liliana is not going to do much making us discard here. We're going to get to beat him down.
Okay.
We're going to get to take his Seasoned Pyromancer next turn here too. And he's going to have nothing going on in his hand.
Well, nothing is a relative term.
Yeah. He's going to have only lands.
He's got several monitors, so
Mhm.
yeah.
So he's in a heap of trouble here, actually.
Yeah, he's heap of trouble. Even though we're down to 8 and he's still in the double digits, he's the one in a heap of trouble.
Absolutely. So I think we want cards more than anything. So I'm just going to do card and card. Or do I want another 3/2? No, actually, I'll just do card and card here. We get to draw a whole bunch of cards for not for free, but um, oh no. I didn't have enough snow lands to do this. Oh, actually, we might die to this black market connections now that I think about it. I didn't realize.
Meditation. Trying to help with meditating upon the astral plane. Meditation.
Each player discard a card. Let's exile one of these. Auto pay. Discard the Sign in Blood.
Down to 3.
We're actually maybe gonna die before we get a chance to.
Oh, we're down to 1.
We don't have the option to gain life at the moment.
20 to 1.
I actually played a little aggressive with these.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Here's the other thing that can happen if you're not careful with this deck.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
die to your own.
You've seen the beauty, and now you've seen the ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We were too aggressive with our own self-harm.
Oh. we
which is
oh
kind of which is kind of funny.
Platinum tier 3. And may I mention that tier 3 is also what our water system is as far as reporting lead and copper
Oh,
levels.
nice.
You know, it's a bit
Very
of a
cool.
tidbit there for our viewing audience.
So let's try again.
Mm, okay, going against Galapola.
So here's another kind of a sketchy keep. If he's a creature-based deck, this will actually be fine. Because
Okay.
we're on the draw this time, having only two lands in our hand is not as big of a problem. And this is an elf deck, so we actually have really really good cards against this deck. Having multiple destroy all creatures effects basically makes this a free game, I think, here.
Hmm.
So let's play our first black market connections and start gaining advantage. I mean, we're going to be taking more self-harm here, but he's going to play out all these elves. We're going to kill them all.
Kill them all with anthrax.
Let's do treasure and draw. So he's holding up mana for Collected Company.
Yeah.
And I think what we need to do. So if we thought he's going to fire it off. So let's do that. There it is. Oh my God, are we just dead actually? We might just be dead because we can't cast our Wrath spell here.
This man is from Turkey.
Oh, that's so frustrating. I just played this. I don't, maybe there wasn't anything I could do. I have to,
His
huh.
name literally means the French bird.
This guy
Galapola.
actually just had a bonkers explosive hand here,
Yeah.
and I can't Wrath him fast enough. I'm just
Yeah.
dead. Sign in blood myself.
Okay.
That's not even the right card. This is so frustrating. Oh my God. We
Oh
had the
no.
perfect we had the perfect cards to deal with this, but he was so explosive that we couldn't play them in time.
Yes.
That's so lame, honestly.
It makes me want to write the company, you know. Um, we need some signatures. Anyone in the
Eh,
viewing audience wants to start a petition on behalf of Haggard users' loss in that last game, just
I
hit me
guess
up in the chat.
I could have, instead of playing the black market connections, I could have foretold my wrath or something. I don't know
Yeah.
why we're always getting opening hands with only two lands. We're
Yeah.
getting super unlucky with our opening hands here.
Yeah.
And when you miss out on land drops, also that last game we just lost, if we would have drawn a land, we would have won also.
Mm.
And I don't know. I guess I'll mulligan. Sure. We can find an axis later. All right.
Oh yeah. People don't like mulligans.
Yeah, mulliganing is, I mean, it's better than keeping an absolutely unplayable hand, but
It
it
can
just
be
definitely
abused.
it does not prevent you from having stone unkeepable hands, which happens too frequently. That's like the biggest weakness of this game is that a lot of games just are not real games because you get one person that has a non-functional draw.
Mm.
So when that happens, you're just like, well, I guess I'm just dead. You know, nothing I can
Yeah.
do about it. This might be really risky. I'm gonna sign in blood myself. I have to pay 3 life to do so. Okay. This guy's gonna tack on a lot of damage this turn, I think. Oh, actually, he's just setting up more creatures. This is really good for us if we get to oh no, this is big damage we're taking here. This might be another game where we die just because we were on the draw. He got to go first, so he got to kill us.
Hmm.
I think that's actually what's happening here.
Reckless charge.
So he's buffing up his creatures. Holy shit, are we actually just dead? Wow, that's insane.
Wow, that was really something there. It's been
Yeah,
recorded. Yeah.
there was literally nothing we could have done about that with the hand we had.
No.
And yeah, welcome to Magic in 2022. It was
Yeah.
never like this before.
No, it was never like this before.
You didn't
Um,
get turn three consistent kills until they started power creeping.
Back in 1968, I once played a unbeatable hand, and that's when they wrote into the rules this new, you know, feature that creates scenarios like you just witnessed. So,
No, they've actually been printing better and better creatures like on a pretty consistent basis over the past like 4 or 5 years. They changed their design philosophy.
right, based upon what took place in 1968. Continue. Your grandma.
Yes.
You're playing your grandma now.
Oh shit.
Have you
What
ever
a...
actually played your grandma?
No, not in this game.
No. Okay. She does play a mean game of Ladybug, though, on the ColecoVision.
Yes, she does. Or she used to. I don't know if she still remembers how, but
Yeah.
okay, so we desperately need a wrath effect. Our deck is a mixture of single target removal and full board wiping.
Mm.
Okay, there's a board wipe. Let's go. I think what do I want to do here? I think I want to hold up Murderous Rider. I think I have to pass and do nothing because he's probably going to play a hasty goblin that
Okay.
makes all of his goblins bigger.
Well, you mean
And
she? It's your grandma.
oh yeah, sorry,
It
she,
probably is
yeah.
your grandma. You know, it probably is a grandma playing.
Oh wow, even crazier. This guy,
This
sorry, this
elderly
lady,
lady.
elderly lady here is playing an absolutely bonkers turn three once again.
Okay. You can't lose to the
And
grandma. Come on. Yeah.
so kind of whiffs on the Muxus trigger. This goblin looks at the top six cards as well, puts all goblins into play. He only got two. She only got
This
two.
might be a 72-year-old woman.
Yeah, well, she's playing like a god right now. No, I'm just kidding.
She might be friends with that guy you showed me that photo of, the guy who invented the game. It might be his sister.
Possible.
It's entirely possible. Then, I mean, you're in real bad shape then.
Anyway, so because we held up the Murderous Rider, we don't get decked for like an absurd amount of
Good.
damage this
Yeah,
turn.
that's good. Yeah,
So that was a very smart play by us.
don't don't let him breathe. Don't let this old woman breathe.
So I need to play this Gideon. My software has literally frozen. Can you
I
still hear me?
I do, and I'm seeing your desktop now.
Really?
Yeah, I can stop streaming if you like.
No, it's okay.
Well, it's not your desktop, but I'm seeing your Discord, which is bizarre.
Yeah, it literally just stopped responding.
Well,
The
she probably
software.
pulled the plug. These
Possible,
old
yeah.
people cheat.
I think I have time to get back in before my turn ends, hopefully.
Yeah, you don't want to get fined.
Um,
Oh, they'll
okay,
fine
I'm
you.
back in the game. It's actually insane that this just crashes like this. Game's
Yeah,
almost unplayable. If I lose the turn, like if I don't get to activate here, I'm straight up just dead. Oh, we barely got in back in time.
yeah. I'm not even getting the stream on. It's not coming through.
Oh, sorry, I've got to set that up again. Share Magic
Hold on,
Arena.
folks. It's a technical difficulty. Here we go. We're back in. Okay.
Okay,
Grandma. That's one
we
of her
got back
moves,
in time.
by the way. That's one of her patented moves is to disrupt the game flow as she did to confuse the opponent. But I think we weathered that storm and we're back in the fight here.
Wizards, please hire some more developers for
Your
the love of God.
grandma. How come you're playing as a lion now? That's me.
Yeah, this is literally a bug that occurs if you disconnect from the game.
Yeah.
It forgets what your avatar
We
was and it
lost
gives
my
you the
precious,
default.
and now we're to what's the name of that lion in the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Uh,
Oh,
oh,
I don't remember.
yeah. Aslan. Now we're playing as Aslan.
So I didn't draw land, which means I don't get to fully wipe his board this turn. Very frustrating again. You do everything you can to build the deck with the proper number of lands, and the game just doesn't give them to you. So
And
you
then
just
the
have to
game
die.
just rips you off of that experience.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just the way it goes sometimes. He's
It's
gonna play another Muxus.
it's like a scene out of the movie Screamers. I'm gonna
Yep.
rip you off of that experience.
So we're just gonna die probably
Let's hold on
because
to
we
the
don't.
end though. Um,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I'm not gonna ski. I'm not gonna concede early.
yeah,
It's
feel what it's like to lose here because it can be a learning experience.
I've died to this card like 20 times. I
I
don't
know,
need to
but you
feel
have
it
not
again.
died to your grandma.
Oh my God. There, I'm dead.
Oh, oh, no,
Didn't take much.
your grandma.
I hate this shit. Oh my
Oh,
God.
we're gonna scream now, folks. We're gonna have a meltdown.
It breaks your ranking. It breaks everything. Man, this software is so frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, I got pen in hand. I can write a letter to Wizards of the Coast if you like. Let them know exactly how we feel about their software.
These decks that just kill you absurdly fast and just like if you wipe their board, they just put 12 hasty power back into play immediately the next turn.
Yeah.
It's honestly like some of the most frustrating design in this game. This was another thing that in the past 4 or 5 years when they started designing more and more powerful cards, they're like more haste, more play cards for free, more this guy comes in and gets you six more cards from your deck. Like it doesn't matter that you destroy all creatures now because the deck is capable of just vomiting more creatures into play, and it's just like, I'm so sick of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I should be playing Resident Evil, I think.
Yeah. Well, this guy's on Twitter.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Vinicius Mirko.
Oh yeah.
He has 15 followers. He's got a mohawk haircut.
Right on.
And let's see what he has to say. He says, "Are you looking for the best fish finder? I have selected the top 8 best products for the money and compiled fish finder reviews and comparison."
He's a fisherman.
Yeah.
What kind of decks do fishermen play? Find out right away here. Blue
He,
white.
yeah, he has no mention of anything else here. What about his media?
Blue white fast land. Interesting. So
He's, I
this
believe,
probably is not a,
Italian.
yeah, Vinicius sounds like an Italian name.
Let's see if he's got anything else here. Oh, he's into miniatures.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a big overlap of Magic players and miniature collectors.
Right. Yeah. The whole. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. He's got these. Oh, really nice ones he's painted. Oh, they're really good.
Nice.
Yeah, you can tell he's into that whole Hobbit type thing. You know that it does kind of over. Oh, these are really good.
Okay, I'm not sure what he's doing. It looks like it's a control deck because he hasn't played anything yet. However, the first land he played is a land that typically doesn't go in control decks. So I want to say he's probably a spirits deck,
Mm, yeah.
which is going to be pretty hard to win against because they play creatures that are evasive, but the bigger problem is that they carry counter spells.
Yeah.
So if I go to wipe his board after he's filled it with spirit creatures, he could very likely counter my wrath effect, and then I just get mowed over by spirits. But we'll see. This is just still a theory. Oh, no, it is a control deck. Okay. Well, in that case, we might actually be pretty good here. We'll see. So I'm going to jam Gideon here, and we're gonna hit our Gideon emblem right away because there's nothing to prevent damage from. We have three options when we play Gideon. We can prevent a damage from any permanent till our
Hmm.
next turn, which could this control deck has no threats on the board right now. He's just trying to get card advantage.
Yeah.
We can turn him into a 4/4 creature, which is going to be great for next turn, but we can't do that. If we do that on the turn we played him, he doesn't get haste, so he won't be able to attack. But slamming him and getting our emblem is a big, a good thing here.
Okay. Sensor.
So he's holding up counter magic.
Okay.
So I get to kill his Narset here with Gideon. I could probably be attacking him instead, but that's okay.
Rocky Raccoon.
We're gonna
Check
play
into
Castle
his
Lockbane.
room.
If I play the Karn, he would counter it. I think he's gonna maybe play a land. Oh, he didn't play a land. Interesting. I'm gonna draw a card. Let's try to get our life total down to 0 as fast as we can.
Okay.
That sounds fun to me.
That sounds like a good challenge.
Problem is that um he can very easily counter this Axis of Mortality. And we need that to resolve in order to trade life totals with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have to start playing out things where it's going to give him stuff to counter.
Oh.
Oh, he's going to draw cards. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to draw a card with this castle anyway. Baneslayer Angel. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's just a big creature that we get to kill. And so here's how we're going to do it. Actually, you know what? We can slam. He gave us an opening to slam our Axis of Mortality. So what I can do is I can prevent the damage that this Baneslayer would deal. I can play a land. I can slam the Axis of Mortality. And he's got to deal with this or else he's going to die.
Okay.
Because on our upkeep, we could draw a card and trade life totals and win on the spot if he doesn't have anything right now. If he only has counter spells in hand and nothing to like get rid of this, then he's dead. And he is dead because he slammed his Baneslayer.
Right.
I think that might be what happens. So he's attacking the Gideon. It doesn't do anything because I prevented all the damage.
Did he not realize that?
He, I think, doesn't have anything to do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a card, go to 0, and now we're going to trade life totals. Holy cow.
Oh, that there, folks, was a thing of beauty. That move right there. That.
I think he didn't realize what our game plan was. If he knew what our game plan was, he wouldn't have played the Baneslayer, that's for sure.
Right. Well, it all begins with that haircut he had.
Yeah.
It was a bad decision right there.
That was a pretty awesome game because normally, like if I play a deck like that, like against a control deck,
Yeah.
if they know what we're planning on doing, it's very hard for us to win
Yeah.
because he has all these counter spells, and you have to get through those counter spells in order to do your life switching combo on him.
That was almost akin to that one Street Fighter video clip with the guy, I forget the name of the guy, who comes from behind with a sliver of health.
Yeah, the moment 37 of Evo where
Exactly.
Justin Wong got beaten by Daigo.
Moment 37. Let me type that into the feed
Yeah,
here.
Daigo parried all the hits of Justin Wong's Chun-Li super attack.
That was akin to that. That was the moment 37 of the Magic the Gathering world.
Ooh, this guy's playing a combo deck. And I think we can beat it. We'll see.
Okay, we're playing Yin Yang.
Yiniad.
Let me look him up on the internet. Let's see.
So the whole point of this guy's deck is that he's gonna play this Gigan for 6 mana, and it's gonna like mill a bunch of cards, and then he's gonna play a bunch of creatures that clone him, and he's either gonna win by vomiting a bunch of creatures into play and then beating us up with them,
Yeah.
or he will fully mill his own deck down to nothing and win with the no library clause. However, having a Gideon emblem prevents that from working.
Does he
So
have the Elder God of Death in his deck?
no,
Okay.
but this is close.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, here's Gigan. So let's see what happens.
Okay. Geigen
So he's going to
Silverclaw
put another
Terror.
one into play. He's going to mill again. Oh, he wants to reanimate an Ulamog. Okay, this is a little different here. We might be in trouble here. We'll see.
Parthos Alauta. Okay.
He is going to Spark Double. Going to keep doing this. This is milling both of us, by the way. He gets more clone effects. Maybe his whole game plan is just to mill both people out.
It's possible.
I'm not sure. Oh, he gets a crater hoof. Oh, okay, we're dead.
Yeah.
How did that work? How did he get a crater hoof into play? Put a creature card with an even mana from among the milled. Oh, because crater hoof is just a milled
A behemoth.
creature.
Behemoths are
Oh,
ancient creatures.
so we're actually not dead, interestingly enough. Oh, wait, we are dead.
Mm.
Sorry. We're dead to the black market connections.
Yeah.
I should have blocked the other guy and we would have been fine. Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, I screwed that up. We could have won that one. I blocked the wrong creature.
Right. Well, the self contraband feature and then the hire a mercenary, for the black contraband there.
So what I should have done, if I blocked the other creature, we would have, instead of going to 1 life, we would have gone to 4 life.
Would creating a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token changeling help you?
No, all of those options make me pay extra life.
Oh, I
Every
see.
turn that black market connections is in play, I have to pay at least 1 life.
Oh, right, right, right,
So
right,
I
right,
have
right,
to
right.
choose at least one option. One of the options is you lose 1 life. Another option is 2 life. Another option is 3 life. You can choose all three and you can lose 6 life. That's what I did the previous turn.
Yeah.
But you need your Gideon in play to not die to those life loss things. So
Okay.
if I would have blocked his Crater Hoof, I would have went down to 4 life, which means I would have survived the trigger on the black market connection. So
Okay.
I could have drawn a card and made a treasure, which meant I would have been able to cast Blood on the Snow to destroy all of his creatures while reanimating my Gideon, which
Okay.
means I'm back to having a Gideon in play that has an emblem in play. So we would have been down to negative life very quickly, and we would have been alive. Their board would have been empty, and we would have been drawing a bunch of cards and probably find our life total switching card.
Okay. Well, your next opponent, Stepa 882, is from Germany.
Oh, okay.
He is invested heavily in cryptocurrency,
Oh, well, rip,
Bitcoin, Tesla, Procter and Gamble.
rip. Yeah, he would have lost a lot of money then if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this game is not starting for some reason. I don't know if it's because he's still loading in.
Well, he's in Germany. What do you expect?
Well, I mean, we connected, so once the connection's there, it doesn't take that long to
Yeah,
send.
he may be looking at his cryptocurrency right now as it's starting to take a beating.
Uh,
I have a
so
photo of
his
him.
time is running down. I'm not sure what is happening here.
Yeah,
Okay,
there he goes. Okay.
we'll keep this hand. It'll work.
All right.
Phew. I lying to myself. I actually realized we don't have double black, which could be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about anything.
Phew, sorry.
Hmm. Snowfield Stinkhole. That's a good card.
Yeah, you can see the gas coming out of it.
Okay. Okay, he's still thinking. Look at this guy takes his time. That might
I
be a
think
strategy.
I think he loaded into the game and lost connection, and now the game is just timing out, I think is
Yeah,
what's happening.
yeah. Too bad you don't have a whole plethora of haste to use right now, and you can just whittle him down to two, and he comes back online. He's like, "Hey, what the hell happened?"
No, the game is just gonna concede for him, I think, here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's another problem with this game is sometimes people just
People from
either,
Germany can't hang. That's what's wrong
yeah,
with
either
it.
they forget that they started the game and they just walk away,
Yeah.
or the game drops their connection without them realizing it, and they might be sitting there thinking, "Why is my opponent stalling out?"
Right. And you both got a victory. You don't even realize it. Yeah.
That's possible, yeah.
All right.
Could be
Let's
the case.
see who the next is. Senor Khan.
Senor Khan. Oh, this hand's great.
This person does not have an online
I get to pay
presence.
2 life with every land I
Oh,
play.
I found them. It's Juan Carlos Garcia.
Ah,
Senor Khan. Juan Carlos Garcia. So you're playing someone from Mexico.
that
Okay.
makes sense with the name Senor.
Yeah. Interesting.
So there is a card in this deck that I could play that would give us an extra game plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Death's Shadow.
Hmm.
And the way that it works is it's a creature for 1 mana that it gets stronger the lower life total you have. Oh, we're so dead here. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, oh boy. Oh boy. We need a wrath effect today.
After this match, I'm going to oh, look at that guy just popped out of the card there. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
um, rest. I've been
Okay.
sitting in this one position for a long time. I need to move. It's not
Gotta
healthy.
prevent damage. That's
Yeah,
the deal.
yeah. I don't want to. I need to prevent damage.
Yeah, we're in trouble. I should not have shocked myself 4 times in a row.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, you stand there and start punching yourself in the face before a fight's not a good idea.
Yeah, I thought based on the first land he played
Mm.
that he was a control deck.
Hmm.
And then when I looked at his hand and it turned out he was an aggressive deck, I was like, oh boy, we are
Well, if you pull this one out, this will become moment 38.
yeah. We would need to draw. I don't know if there's anything we can draw actually that would get us out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dead. How about you draw some cards? There you go. Lose 2 life. Got him.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, we had some funny games. I'm sorry I threw away a couple of them just by making bad decisions. That
That's all
that
right.
last one would have been interesting.
Yeah. That was fun though. God, we gotta do this more. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah, we'll get you playing sometimes here too.
One of these